Don't start. Okay, ready
All
whenever you
right. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Sherwyn, and welcome to the Crispy Podcast. We welcome my guests today, Mr. Positive, and
Thank you.
Alejandro,
Hello.
and Stormy. So, yeah, this whole thing is going to be just about me and only me.
That's not fair.
Okay?
That's not fair. I did not
What's
sign
really
up for
not
that.
fair?
This
Yeah.
is this is my thing, not yours. Okay? So,
Can it be a little bit
Yeah.
about me? Just a tiny bit? Mr.
I
Positive
quit.
is too positive, he doesn't care. No, you're
I
fine.
quit.
What about me? Though? Just a little bit. You could be all about like 55 minutes you and then 5 minutes me.
Fine. Let's just see
that
how
okay?
this goes. Let's just see.
Okay.
How
anyways, this is about my life.
Oh,
All right, let's get
fine.
into it.
Let's go.
And to be kind to yourself. I'm joking.
He's even stealing my
Hi.
name, Mr. Positive.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, please guys, don't forget subscribe to our Spotify channel and our YouTube channel for more content. And if you want to hear more about Sherwyn's life, listen to the podcast that we're recording right now.
Thank you.
Bye. Hello?
Hello. I think you're in the wrong
Hello.
room.
Am I in the wrong room?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Okay, one sec.
Bye.
Bye.
Please never listen to Alejandro Sherwyn. Never listen to Mr. Positive.
Wait, how do I leave this?
You can't.
You're
Come
not
back.
allowed to.
Come back.
By the way, your mic is really loud.
Because I'm talking really closely to the mic.
Oh, okay. Don't talk too closely to the mic.
Should we do the ASMR and just talk like this the entire time?
Yes. That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Hi.
How are
Ooh,
you?
Wait, Sherwyn
I'm
has one
okay.
of those cool microphones.
No, it's not the cool ones.
It's not.
I don't have the money for that.
Oh, it sounds cool though.
Mine.
It's
This
a
is
mic.
mine. This is mine.
Mine looks like an actual.
Oh, yours looks like we're gonna go for some karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How are you?
you
How have you
doing?
been?
I'm okay. How have you guys been?
We've been sick.
Good.
Trying
We've
not to
been
cough in
sick?
all of our podcasts. Yeah.
What happened?
I went
We-
to. I
Oh.
went traveling, and then in my second city in New York, I got COVID and
Oh
barely
no.
had like breath to stay alive.
That's
So
our
I'm
made
still
up
coughing.
story. The true story is we went out and had food and we shared the same drink and we both got sick.
Like I said, never listen to
Nice.
Mr. Positive. Never.
I see. Aw. Are you feeling better, Stormy?
I'm better. I don't have that much energy and I cough a lot. So I like mute myself consistently in our recent episodes. But at
Mhm.
least I'm alive enough to do the episode, so I'm glad.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can always postpone it if you want to, or no, never mind.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We've been trying to have this episode with you for a while, so I'm glad that we are
Really?
finally.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been on our schedule for a long time.
You're our only
Wow.
friend.
It makes sense though. It makes sense.
Yeah. We're not as popular as you are.
I am not.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't been on an interview because of Pixar. That definitely did not happen to us. And we don't have credits on Inside Out 2. So you're definitely the famous one right here.
Cool. I don't know what to say.
Congratulations on that by that.
Yes.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you.
It's
I
amazing.
still have to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet. I'm excited though.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. That's all I can say. For now.
For now.
It's doing
I hope
so
there's
well
more.
in the box office. It's the
Oh, it's doing so well.
third highest grossing for animated movie.
Right
Is
now?
I
Mhm.
think it is.
I mean, it's one of the biggest opening weekends
Mhm.
ever. Top 2, I think. Top 3, maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking then.
And how does that make you feel?
Bittersweet. Bittersweet. But
Well,
it's good that everyone's enjoying the movie, you know. Like that's why we do what we do, right?
That's
Like
true.
for the audience.
We should
So,
say we
yeah.
haven't introduced you, Sherwyn. So this is Sherwyn,
yeah.
everyone. Sherwyn Wong, and he was at Halon with us for a little bit, and then he moved to Pixar. Left us at Halon, and then went to an amazing company, even more amazing company.
Which he
And
didn't believe that he was going to make.
he didn't think he
That's
was
true.
going to.
That's true.
And you have to tell us the story about that. But before that, he worked on Inside Out 2 that just came out, and sadly, his fate is like everyone else's. He got well, your contract didn't get renewed,
Yep.
right? Yeah. So he's on our boat. In our boat, same boat as
It's like
us.
same boat. That's it.
Okay. Okay. English is my second language. Just you understand what I'm saying.
But can you swim? That's a big question. Can you swim?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
then-
I believe it's been a while.
Okay.
It
Okay.
will come naturally, right?
Yeah. It's like a bicycle.
Just
Riding a
It's
bicycle.
like riding a
move.
bike.
Yeah.
exactly. You have to pedal, and then you just have to add the movement of your hands, and you can swim.
It should be just like swimming instead of like it's like riding a bike. You know,
Yeah.
it's more body stuff. I don't know. I don't know what am I saying.
It's fine. Sometimes we don't even know what we're saying. But
Most of the
let's
time,
start.
Alejandro makes me confused. I know what I'm saying usually.
I do, but I do it just because it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Serious now. Let's find out, how did you get into animation?
How did I get into animation? I guess watching cartoons my whole life,
Mhm.
honestly. Back home, or like I always drew. I drew a lot, and
Wait, where's back home for everyone?
Malaysia. I'm
Okay.
from Malaysia. I'm not from the
Mhm.
States. If you cannot tell from the accent that I'm trying so hard to talking.
You're
But
doing good.
anyways, yeah. I grew up watching movies because or cartoons. Like my mom would buy like the OVHS tapes for me. My dad
yeah.
would I'll watch with my dad too all the time
Mhm.
when I was younger. And I think like some of the movies that come into mind, like The Land Before Time, Disney's Dinosaur. I don't know if anyone
Oh yeah,
remembers that.
I like
And
that.
and The Lion King. Like I
Oh,
love
yeah.
these shows, these movies. And as a kid, I was so drawn by like the craft, and I just wanted to draw.
Mm.
So I will find a piece of paper and a pencil, and you could entertain me with that all day as a kid. It was that easy. I think raising me was easy, right, Mom, Dad? I don't know. Anyways,
Please tell us. Was
yeah.
it easy? I'd like
Yeah.
to know.
Comment. Let us.
Maybe not. But anyways, yeah, that's how I kind of started with
Are-
animation.
Are
Like
you an
the
only
very beginning.
child?
No, I have a younger sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not the same.
No?
She doesn't
She's
draw.
not into animation?
No, she is. She is into movies. That's for sure.
Mm.
But I mean, in terms of like career trajectory, yeah, it's different.
Okay, I
Wait,
gotta
so you
ask, what is she
started-
doing?
Okay,
Hold
go
on.
get it.
What is she doing?
Biomedical science. So
Oh God.
Whoa, wow.
Different
research.
direction. Yep.
Research. I don't
Different.
know. Yeah, she'll be the one that brings in all the cash for the future. You know, the family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We always
believe
need a
in
sibling
her.
like that. Yes.
I believe in her.
Wait, so
Nice.
you started with like, did you actually start with 2D since you were drawing and you were drawn to that and everything, or did you
Yeah.
jump into 3D from the beginning?
No, I think I started with 2D first, drawing a lot. Like in school, I would draw a lot of like Transformers because I love Transformers when I was way younger.
Too many
Pokemon.
movies.
Yeah, like Pokemon too. Like I would make comics of that because I love reading
Oh wow.
like the comics, like Pokemon comics and Naruto as well, stuff like that. I grew up with that. So yeah, I think like drawing comics was kind of like the start of like what animation is for me. Because like, you know, you gotta like plan like the movement of the character, what the creatures will do and stuff like that.
And you
Like the
taught this
action,
all to
yeah.
yourself? Like,
I mean, it's you can kind of say self-taught, but I got a lot of inspiration from like reading comics, like all the manga panels, all that, just taking inspiration from that. That was like really young. But I had no idea like animation was a career at that point.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I had
feel
no
like
idea
in-
like people did animation at the
In
point.
Asia, I think
Yeah.
that's the case because I also didn't know. Like you come to the West and you're like, oh, you can make money out of that. That can be your job. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Wait, so then I have a feeling that your parents already knew that you were gonna take this like path. They were supported from the beginning and everything.
I would say kinda. Like I feel like my parents knew that I would somehow get into art
Mm-hmm.
because I've been like drawing my whole life. But so my mom actually wanted me to be an architect because of that.
That makes sense.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the,
yeah.
Or an interior designer, you know.
That's the connection in Asia. Like I'm from
Yeah.
Iran, everyone, if you forgot. So for us, we need to be engineers or doctors. But then when
Yeah.
parents understand that you're a little artistic and they can't do anything about it, architect is the main thing because it's
Yeah.
a combination of both.
Yeah,
That's always the case.
you get the money, you get the fame. I don't know
Yeah.
about the fame, but you
And it's
get
artistic, so
the
it's
Marnie stuff. Yeah, and
everyone's happy.
you make use of your art skills too.
Maybe I should be an architect right now.
Never too late.
Yeah, never too late. I might look into
Never
that.
too late. Never too late. Yeah. So yeah, I was actually like we were at a career fair when I was just about to finish high school, and my mom and dad were like looking at architect schools, and I was looking at the brochures, and honestly, I didn't really catch my eye until like I was like walking around for a few more places and like noticed like this big orange banner, and in there were all movie posters, like Toy Story, Transformers, Pixar movies, Disney movies, and I was like, what is going on here? Like, are they making a movie here or something? Then I read through and it says like, oh, come here and study animation, and be like, and like work for these films kind of thing. And that's when like the spark came of like, oh my, like you can actually. Sorry.
What was it? It was a school, but
it was a
school?
college. It's a Malaysian college. Yeah,
okay.
It's a Malaysian college called the One Academy, and like I was like, whoa, like you can do this, like this is so cool. And then that's kind of where it all came. Like the dream came from there, really, like wanting to work at Pixar, Disney, and all. Like it came from that moment. I was like, oh wow, I want to do that. If I want to do this, I want to go all the way,
Yeah.
Because I love these movies. Like grew up with Toy Story, Ratatouille, Incredibles, all of that. Like even the OG Disney, like Beauty and the Beast, Lion King.
So Disney and Pixar were your main ones. Seems like.
at that point when I was way younger, like I had no idea. I thought they were the same thing,
Yeah.
We all make that mistake, right?
Technically,
Disney,
they're
Pixar.
the same company, so you were right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I still get offended when people say, "Oh, I love Tangled from Pixar."
Yeah, that is offensive when they say that. That's true. It's two different
Tangled is a great movie, by the way. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just not Pixar. It's Disney.
See, if there's singing, it's Disney.
But there's Coco.
Yeah, Coco sings.
That's a one-off, I guess.
That is a one-off.
If there's a lead, like woman, and then singing is normally Disney.
Yeah, I can't think of.
Yeah. Coco is Pixar and Disney, right? Or is it just Pixar?
Well, Disney owns Pixar, so that's why you see Disney in the beginning, but it's Pixar.
Yeah, it's Pixar movie.
Dang.
Wow,
Still cry every time.
Mr. Positive, what is this? You should know this.
I got nothing.
I think I'm in the wrong room, guys.
Okay,
yeah, I knew. Camera. Come on. Oh, he left. This episode is all about people leaving. Apparently,
it's a good episode.
It's amazing. Okay, wait. So then you went to school, and then when did you come to the US?
I came to the US. I think 4 years later after school, after college.
So you graduated already.
Yeah, I graduated already. Yeah, so I graduated in college at 2017, I believe, late 2017, and then like the next year after that, I kind of took a gap year. So I was trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, because I was like in my back of my head, I was like, I really want to go like work in the States. And like, I mean, Pixar, Disney was like a pipe dream of mine. Like it was like, as I go further into like college, animation college in Malaysia, I was like, nah, it is impossible to reach Disney or Pixar, But then like during my time in college, I was reading up on LinkedIn, like how do I get a job in animation at the US, and all of them say like you need a degree for something. You need a degree in animation, and like, I mean, that was when I was younger, but now honestly, I don't think it's as necessary. I feel as long as there's good work, like people would like want you, right?
You just needed to travel outside the country. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get a job anywhere without a degree.
Yeah.
So well, don't scare me, Alonso, please. Stop saying that. You scare me. I don't have a degree in animation, okay? I just have a...
Look at you guys, though. Look at you, though.
Yeah, but if we stay in the US, it's fine. But if you want to go somewhere else,
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fair. I mean, I still don't know the full logistics of that. But at the time, I was like, I need a degree if I want to like work in the States. So I was researching on schools, like Ringling, Vancouver Film School, SCAD, what else? And then eventually CalArts, but I eventually ended up in Academy of Art University in San Francisco, where we are at right now.
Yeah.
Right? This beautiful city.
And how did your parents take it that you wanted to come to the United States?
Surprisingly okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they knew.
There was no I didn't have to like beg them for it or anything. I don't know. Like it's like I told them I wanted this, and like they were like, okay, how much would it be? That's all they. That's all they.
Aw, that's so great to have supportive parents like this.
No,
on
it's
your
yeah. I
college
mean, like
start.
that's true. I'm very very thankful for that, especially like my dad, who like who's like the main, like the financial provider for this whole thing.
Oh, nice.
So like,
So you're paying him back.
No, that's not how Asians work. Okay, Alejandro, we don't pay back.
that's
It's
how
a gift.
Asians work. That's how Asians work.
It's a gift.
This is how Asians work.
Still paying off my parents.
You are?
Yeah,
You have to?
No.
Oh.
No.
but
So then
can we
you
cut
came
that
to
part
the-
out? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So yeah, I didn't really have to convince them that much.
Mhm.
Surprisingly, I just told them that I want to do this, and like it doesn't work out, it's okay. Like because I told them I really want to get into those big studios, right? And like if let's say it doesn't work out, then I mean I can just work, anywhere in the US, and you'll still make a ton more money too. Like
Oh, I thought
compared
you were
to
gonna
Malaysia.
say I'll just come back if it doesn't work, but you're like,
No,
"Oh,
I
I'll
don't think
just work
I don't
on
know
it."
about yeah. At the time I didn't really think about going back to Malaysia. I was
Yeah.
like thinking if I don't get to where I want to get to, then I just like stay there and would keep working my
Just
way
amigas.
to get to the top.
I see.
Hey,
Okay.
that's good. That's good motivation.
Yeah. So like, and my dad saw this as like an investment for some reason. So
I mean, yeah.
Buying
they
property.
see children as investments. That's what they say. I'm joking. Yeah.
No, it's true. I
Sound like that.
concur. It's true. 100%.
Yeah.
So but you found a job as soon as you finished school, right?
Yeah.
What
Like
job
right
was
after. Halon.
Halon.
that? Oh, right.
Halon was the job.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
true.
But then you
Yeah.
didn't really get to animate at all when you were
I got to animate for like 3 days.
And then you left.
It was like no, that was before even I left. It was like for like the Fortnite thing that Halon was doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was.
yeah,
You were
opportunity
doing a
to
to
do a
test.
little bit. Yeah, doing a test, like a
Yeah.
simple idle animation kind of thing.
Mhm.
I remember going back into the animation after so long. It felt really, really nice.
What were you
I won't
doing
lie.
for our viewers because they don't know?
Oh, I was just doing like a keep alive for like one of the characters, which I don't recognize at all. But I was just
No,
like
no,
a
before
simple
that.
wait,
Like-
simple wait shit. Oh,
But before you didn't, like we were saying, you didn't do animation. What were you doing?
I was doing previous TechVis rotoscoping.
I feel like it was
some
a lot of
Unreal
text.
stuff, some Unreal stuff,
Hmm.
like some tests with Unreal,
Hmm.
animating in Unreal, which was a new thing. That was
Did you
also
like
another
it?
animation thing.
Did you
I
like it?
It was.
That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, that's a long
It
pause.
It was
you
an
don't-
experience. It was an experience.
It's okay.
Yes,
you can
but
say you
it's
didn't
no.
like it. It's okay.
It was an experience. I don't know what the tech right now is with the current Unreal, but like back then it was like driving a manual car. I don't know.
It
That is
a
was
good
rough.
point.
It's gone better though. It's gone better.
I
Real
heard
time,
good things
but-
about it right now.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I'll definitely give it a try.
Yeah.
But back then it was like, yeah, what do I do? How do I
It
move
was
around Unreal, and like, oh, it's actually like how you play games, WASD. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of cool. It's like I'm playing a game, but like it's like a big sandbox, right?
Good stuff.
I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing at that time.
Okay.
That was pretty
so
cool.
while we were in Halon, when did you randomly see the application for Pixar's opening, and did you apply, or was that before, or was that during?
It was actually before I started at
Okay.
Halon that I saw the application open. I actually didn't apply for the application for like, I gave it 3 days. I don't know why. I mean, I would have done it immediately because I thought it would be like, oh, they open a position for someone that is already applying. You know how they already won, so they just open it for them to apply. That's
Mhm.
the case. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I was just like, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Because okay, so before that, you bring back to like the internships
Mhm.
stuff. Like, I mean, one way to get a job in Pixar as an animator is to apply for the internships, or like most of the big studios, right?
Yeah.
So like I applied every year during the time I was in the Academy of Art. So I applied for three straight years, and 2 of them I didn't get it.
Hmm.
Then one of And then 2021 during the pandemic, I got the offer for the internship, and I was really really ecstatic about it. I was like so looking forward to it. I was like, at the time I didn't feel like my work was that good yet,
Yeah.
or that good at all. So to hear that like a recruiter was like, oh, if you're interested are you still available for the internship? I was like, holy hell yeah, like the kind of thing. Of
Oh,
course,
no.
like it was like the dream,
I
right,
have
for
a
me.
feeling it's just not gonna end well.
Spoiler is like I didn't get that internship because I had to go through some visa issues as I was as when I applied I was in Malaysia, and like it's really complicated, but like I actually I should be in the US at that point, but I didn't because of the pandemic, right? My parents were worried about like my health and safety and all of that.
Yeah.
So like I had to give up that spot even, which was really sad.
That's crazy.
like,
So many
yeah.
people try so hard and you got it and then you couldn't get it.
It was like
visa.
right there.
Stupid.
It was right there.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Then like I mean like there was a hope in me where like, you know what, since they actually approached me this year, maybe next year I will get that chance.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't happen the next year. So actually that point I was actually really really sad. I was like beating up myself so much, like if I actually went to the States that time, I could have gotten it. Like all this, like if I believe in myself more, I could have gotten it. Like I could have like reached there.
Were you applying with the same demo reel every year, or did you have new stuff?
No, I like kind of like improved my demo reel over time.
Okay, right? So it was new things every time.
It was like with a new demo reel as well, so it's like okay. It makes it worse. I don't know, because it's like
no, it's actually good.
Yeah, like no, like the feeling, like it's like, oh shit, like they didn't like see like the progress or anything.
Yeah.
So like that was bumming. Then fast forward to like the next year, or like a year and a half later. No, fast forward to after the first rejection in 2022 to the next 3 months when I saw the application open. The application was open, and then I applied 3 days later because I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I remember my teachers or one of my mentors, JD, John Daniha, he was like, if you see anything, just apply. What's
JD was your mentor? I love him so much. I wish he was.
JD is amazing. JD was amazing. He was like a teacher at the Academy Art University. He taught like creature animation. It was the best time.
Love his YouTube.
I love him.
Yeah,
like he's so nice. Like he's like, is this what an animator should be? I don't know. It's like so fun. Makes everything so fun.
Yeah,
it's like a really really big role model of mine.
Same.
But I remember in one of his classes, it's like, if you see anything, just apply. Like, what's the worst you can do? Reject you, and then we just move on from it.
Yeah, I knew he was just stop it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I tell her all the time, just apply. Doesn't matter. Just apply.
Yeah, just apply. Doesn't matter.
But this was.
I mean, I need to tell myself that right now more actually.
Yeah, we need the reminder. You can always watch these episodes. Alejandro says this like 10,000 times in every episode, so it's a good reminder. Yes, but you weren't applying to the internship. You were applying to fixed animator role.
This one was it wasn't a fixed animator role. It was an animator role.
Oh, animator.
Okay. Which is like you'll be working on shots and like you'll be like basically like animating all the time instead of working on crowd or fix in the team.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I know I don't have like experience, and I know that because I also know that Pixar uses its own like animation system, Presto, instead of Maya.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't mind. I wrote it in my cover letter to say like, I know I'm like still inexperienced and I'm still like young, and like I have no idea how the Presto works. So I'm like really open to learning, because like as I mentioned in like my cover letter, I work on like, I learned how to use Unreal and like rotoscoping, stuff like that, all these new techniques, and like I can adapt easily, the kind of thing in my cover letter. I don't know if anyone actually reads the cover letter. It's just something I put there. And then like 2 months after that, I got rejected. I got rejected with that. I was like, yeah, I figured. It's okay. We'll move on. Because as an international student, I actually get like 3 years to stay in a country.
Mm-hmm.
After I graduate, so I was trying to make it count. Like if let's say like, since I failed to get an internship, I was like, I'm just going to try to keep working hard for like this 3 years to get there.
Yeah.
Like to like give myself a target too. So I was like working on like test shots on like the side during like our time at Halon. Like, yeah, I was working after work and like just trying to like improve myself, my craft, and then try to like, work my way up to hopefully get to those studios.
Mm.
And then after the rejection happened, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying. It won't stop me. So what really caught me off guard was an email 2 months later where a recruiter was like, "Hi, Sherwyn. I was wondering if you're still available or interested in this role. Would like to chat more." And I was like, "Who is this? Who is this?" Like it's like, who's this random recruiter? And that's because they didn't put anything. It was just like it felt like a spam.
Yeah.
And it was an email or in LinkedIn?
It was an email. An
Okay.
email. So like I was looking at it, I was like, well, who is this? There's nothing, no company, no nothing. And then I scroll down and it says, oh shit, it's a Pixar recruiter. I'm like, what? I thought you rejected me a few months ago. I'm like, what? What's this? I'm like really confused at the point.
Yeah.
I told my family and my friends. I was like, when I got the news by myself at home, I was like, no way. No effing way. Like, no. This is not real. This is not real. Then like I showed my friends, they're like, oh my god, they were like, what? Show me like, oh.
How much money were they asking you to send?
I don't know. Maybe not that much. We all get underpaid. Anyways, I'm joking. So like I looked up the recruiter on LinkedIn and it was a legit person.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, cool. What do I do now? So my friend told me to like just like send a reply email.
Yeah.
How many days? Okay, I was gonna ask, how many days did it take you till you finally decided I should answer?
Oh, it's like the next day. Because the email, the email I got was sent to me at around like 7 or 6 p.m.
Oh.
It was like late in the evening. I was about to go to the gym,
Mm.
and then I ended up didn't go to the gym because of like what.
I mean,
because
yeah,
of what
I
happened.
wouldn't have either. Yeah.
He went out
I was
drinking. That's what he did. He went out drinking.
No. It was like on a Thursday. Like, I remember correctly. Yeah.
You can drink
so the
whenever
next
you
day,
want.
Yeah. Exactly. And so I sent the reply to like have a phone call chat with them, the recruiter, and then like on Monday I had a call with them, and then like yeah, it was like a legit thing that was happening, and then like
did you ask him like why suddenly like you reach out to me 2 months later?
Oh no, I didn't.
I would have asked.
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have either. I used to. Why? Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting to find out if like how his resume and application showed up, and they're like, "Oh, let's message him."
I think they always keep a bunch. Like like when they see stuff, they have different sections, and like, oh, these are the ones that we will go back to if we want someone, and they'll just go through it.
So I'm in the do not respond list. Gotcha. Thanks, guys.
Not like that.
Thanks, guys.
Not like that. But actually, like, yeah, that's how it happened though. Like why they reached out to me was because of like the internship thing, which I didn't get.
Yeah.
So like they remembered like that, and then like they saw like my progress and all, and was like, maybe this guy's worth to like maybe chat with.
But you had to interview again, right?
Yeah, I had to interview.
It wasn't just accepting you. It was like, okay, let's talk now.
Yeah.
And how did that go? How nervous were you?
Yeah.
Oh, like I was so nervous. I had to take a day off for that. It was like during like our time at Halon too when it happened.
Oh, so you were sick.
Yeah, I was sick.
I remember he was a little weird the day before, or like that Monday or that Friday. I don't know. No, that Monday. Yeah, because you got the thing on Friday. It was just weird. So we were pushing him to ask him like, what is going on? Do you have news? Are you leaving? Is everything okay? And then he kept dodging the question. And then finally at the end he said, yeah, there are possibility of me going to going somewhere.
Right. You didn't tell me any of that.
Oh.
I think we were in a group chat, right?
Yeah, we were in a group chat and we pushed him. And then I think when you actually got the okay, then you told us, yeah, I'm going to Pixar.
That I remember.
Yeah, that one. I because I'm not someone that will want to like say anything to anyone until like I actually get the done deal.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. You pump everyone up and then say, "Oh, actually, I didn't get it." Yeah,
it was like us in the England job.
Oh no! Don't remind me.
We spoke too much. That's what happened. We spoke too much.
Too early, too much.
Yeah.
We learn from our mistakes.
There's still time, a lot of time to do that.
So how was your first day in Pixar?
Surreal, very overwhelming. Still couldn't believe that it actually like came true.
Yeah.
Like I was just at the whole time when I was like there on my first day, I was just honestly just thinking of myself as that little boy that like maybe like 6-7 years ago, that kid was like, I wanted to like work here, one day.
Yeah.
Like some like a boy from a country that's like million miles away from like the US, just like imagining like, what would be like to work on like a Toy Story or Inside Out movie, you know. And then like here I am there. I was like, what? Like,
Was
no,
it the
like,
way you thought it was going to be? Because sometimes you dream about something and it's become so big in your head, and then when you're there, you're like, oh, it is amazing, but it's just different than what I thought it would.
I don't think so. I honestly think it was like more than I expected, because I was actually like trying to live in that moment as much as possible instead of like expecting anything. It was amazing. Really,
that's a really cool short idea right there. That his story. Do a little short animation piece. Just saying, that sounds like a fun project.
Yeah, we're all free to.
I got the idea in my head right now.
Yeah. So yeah, it was I don't know what to say, but amazing, really, because like bumping into like animators that you look up to, or like you only watch like their work from like on Vimeo or YouTube, and then like you see them in person, and they're not only that, they're not just like amazing animators, they're also really nice people. So it's like, like how?
Like
how is this possible?
I feel like the culture is so open that you can just go up to them and just say like, "Can you teach me this?" Or all these things.
Yeah, I mean I feel that's a kind of same for like Halon as well. I think like Halon is like the same kind of environment as well.
Yeah.
So it was like at first I was like thinking, is this all how studios are? It's like, it's so nice. Everyone's so nice. But I mean, I hear other stories.
Like jerks.
I don't know. Maybe not.
They're not all. Not all companies are like that.
I feel like it. I feel more about. What's surprising to me is more about like the competitive side of things, because I thought it would be like much more competitive, and like people would be like just looking out for themselves, just like not caring about like giving help to anyone or like stuff like that. But like Pixar was like, no, if you need help, like reach out. Like even if you don't know the answer, we'll reach out to someone who might know the answer. It's like a very like like a family kind of thing set up.
Yeah.
So
I've heard that it's like this a lot with animators, especially like within our industry. Animators especially are, let's help each other. It doesn't matter if my shot is not done, I'll help you get yours done first, and we can just grow together. It's a very animator thing.
Yeah, I haven't met anyone that has rejected my request for help. Yeah, which is really cool.
So then how did you get to the interview? I'm so interested. I watched it a few times. It was amazing. How did they just suddenly come up to you and say, oh, well, we have an interview for you. Do you accept or reject? How did it work?
How did it work? So after that phone call on that Monday, they was trying to set up an interview for me. But it took a while to get that interview. It probably took like a month or something. So I was like eagerly waiting, like what's gonna happen? Like, did they not like me right after that phone call right away? Because I was a bit worried. It turns out like the recruiter was on vacation, so that's why there was a bit of a delay in communication, at least. So like I got the interview about a month after the first call, and let's just say I was like shitting my pants the whole time when I got it. I don't know how to explain it.
Being on camera
any better? Yeah. It was very nerve-wracking.
Change those pants.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was like trying to wear. I changed everything, like my shirt, my pants, and all, like to make it more formal instead of like my PJs, because we've been working from home the whole time.
I'd still go like, PJs.
I mean, I was like trying to like feel like I was like going to like into an actual interview and like, look the part at least. I mean, I didn't wear a suit or anything, of course. It's just like something more presentable.
Yeah.
Even though they can see, like what's underneath.
Yeah.
So the interview was nerve-wracking for sure.
Was it short or long?
it was there was supposed to be like 3 interviews in one day, so 30 minutes each. And then like so unfortunately one of the I think animators couldn't make it to them, so they had to cut from 3 to 2 interviews. So it was like an hour interview total. It was back to back. So the first wave was with the department heads and like an animation supervisor, just like asking me like I guess basic questions of like who am I and like what made you want to join, what made you apply, stuff like that. And I said my part. And then during that interview, what got me the most was actually when they actually told me this, right? Like what I just told you guys, where the reason why they reached out to me was because like they remembered that I applied for the internship and I actually got it, and then I couldn't get it because of visa. And they told me that they remember that moment, and it was really bumping that they couldn't work with me and like stuff like that.
Oh wow,
that's really
like,
cool.
They told me like they really actually keep like everyone who's been like in our radar, and like they won't forget. And that to me, like at the point in the interview, I was actually about to cry.
Oh,
Really? Even though if I didn't get the job, I was like immensely just
grateful
about it, because
Yeah.
like they remember me for that, and it's like really like all the hard work and all the blood, sweat, and tears of like being in school, all that, like just kind of like there was value in that. It's like people up there actually like recognize that, and I was like, oh, it's okay if I don't get it. Really, I was like,
makes a huge difference.
yeah, it's like that just that mindset, just like, yeah,
it's okay
it
to
helped me
cry
so
on our
much.
podcast too if you want. It's okay.
So I'm not close there. I'm not close. I mean, but just like back then, it was like, oh,
And
felt so relieving.
it wasn't that far from your last day, was it? I feel it was like a few weeks. Just well, I don't know
As
when
in-
you recorded.
as
Like
in
your
what?
interview recording was not that far ahead from
Wait,
your last
which
day.
interview are we talking about?
The one that you did at Pixar. Which one are you talking about? How many interviews?
I'm talking
did you
about the
do?
job interview.
That's
Which
what I thought
interview
he
are
was
we
talking about.
I'm talking about your interview at Pixar about Inside Out 2.
Oh, whoa, we are.
Oh, that's a different one. That's a different one.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're still talking.
We
about
need to cut everything. We need to cut everything.
What?
No, this is staying on. Yeah, I thought you were talking about when he was trying to get the job.
Yeah, I thought that was what you're asking.
No. Well,
Okay, for our viewers, real quick, we don't have a script, we don't have notes or anything, so we just
we're
go
just
with the
having a
flow.
conversation. Yeah.
And Sorme is like 15 steps ahead, and Sherwyn and I are still at like step 3.
Step 3, yeah.
Well, good to know. So this was about the job. Okay, got it.
It's about I thought we were talking about the job.
That's
Whoops.
what I thought he was talking
My
about.
bad.
No,
I
I mean
no.
like,
guest is
Because
never
I was
wrong.
saying I watched it a few times. I can't watch your interview with this.
She
You know?
hacked the system.
oh,
She hacked
I
the
mixed
system.
up. The
Well, okay. Now,
Okay.
now tell us now. How was your interview for Inside Out? And it was
Okay.
close to the
Wait,
the
can't we
last
find
day,
out
I feel
about
like.
his job history and how it went at Pixar before the interview?
Sure. what he said. Let's do that.
So, okay.
Very-
So here's what
yeah.
we're gonna do. We're gonna
Yeah.
go talk to us about how Pixar and like how it went while you were working there. The projects, like the meetings you had, how was it? Just
How
working
was
there.
it?
Just working
Just
there.
working there. It's like I think it was amazing, honestly. Really.
Mhm.
I don't think I've got like any much complaints about my time at the studio. It was great. It was like I was like a little boy working with like veterans and all, and just like not just like working shot by shot with them, but more like, talking to them, making jokes with them, bantering them, like kind of thing. It's really fun.
Making
Like-
connections and everything.
Yeah, making connections, that kind of thing, or like showing who I am as a person, and then learning from them by like just like connecting, and then applying that into my animation. Right? I mean, it's great. It's like you meet people that you least expect. I think like one of the most surprising animators I've met. He's like a really chill guy, really.
Mhm.
But this guy has been working at Pixar for like 20 years. But before that, he was working at Disney Animation, and he's basically the guy that animated in The Lion King. And
Oh, wow.
the sequence that he worked on was a part where Mufasa was trying to like climb up,
Dude, that
part.
part
Iconic.
kills me.
Yeah,
Iconic.
and then
kills me.
Scar,
Yep.
pow, pow.
I still cry.
saying "Long live the king." He's that animator that did it.
He
I got
makes me
goosebumps.
cry
And
every
I was
time.
like, yeah, that was iconic. It's iconic,
Mm.
you know. And he's just like walking around chilling. Hey, what's it going? What's up? You know, like what?
And he
Like
knows your
his,
name.
I don't know if he does, but
Oh, come on.
but like it's like what? You know,
Yeah.
like like you made my childhood. You know, like that kind of thing. I mean, everyone there made my childhood, but that one specifically is like that was like the first time when I was a kid, I felt like pain and sadness.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that shot created animators. Like the future animators that
Oh
shot
yeah.
created, you know? For
Yeah.
me at least, definitely.
Yeah.
Made me go hug my dad. That's what it made me do. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
That's
That's nice. Actually,
that's
that's
nice.
nicer, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't hug my dad, sadly.
I can relate. Anyways.
But okay, so something
yeah.
I like. So we did come and visit you at Pixar, and something a few things I remember that you really enjoyed were the dailies. Like, talk
Oh
to
yeah,
us
yeah.
about how exciting the dailies were at being at Pixar.
Oh, it's so cool. It's like I don't know, like watching. I remember when I was younger, watching the behind the scenes of like how a movie is being made, like live action or anime or in feature animation. It was like a bunch of people just gathering in a room talking about work and all, and it's like that. It's like that, but it's like so cool to be there in person, seeing how the movie evolves,
Mhm.
like seeing how like the animators like show their work from like the beginning to the end. Yeah, and not only that, like getting like screen time with the directors, like face on. It's I think what makes Pixar. You know, like you get like that hit, like the direct connect. What's the word? Direct connection.
Yeah.
Direct
Yeah.
Oh, direct connection. Yeah.
connection. Yeah, direct connection with the director, and like the director knows who you are too, that kind of thing. So
that
working with
makes a big
Kelsey
difference.
and working a bit with Pete as well, Pete Doctor.
Mhm.
It's like come on, like
I remember when we came to Pixar, he just walked by. We were eating lunch and he just walked by saying hi to people. I'm like,
yeah,
and you were there with
yeah,
him every day. It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. Like yeah, and I really didn't really talk that much in the dailies room because I was kind of shy and like I'm just kind of new. It's kind of like scared to like share my thoughts.
Yeah.
So like I was just trying to be like a fly in the wall, just absorbing as much knowledge as possible. And like when I saw like a blocking stage of some like animators work, which like I'm like I have no notes, you know, I got
Mhm.
nothing. It's like so good already. Then some animators and the director comes in like, you know, maybe something here I don't quite read. Like maybe it's just the eye, or maybe it's like the camera not working that well. Like because I kind of lose the connection with where the characters are. And I was like, what? Like how do you even see that? You know, like how do you see that? Then they bring in the note like the next week or something. They'll bring in the notes, and then it's just like, holy moly, this is actually so much better than the first time they showed us. You know, it's like god damn it, like wow. You know, it's
Yeah.
like being a little nerd in the big meeting room. I don't know. Yeah.
What really surprised me was all right. What I thought was really interesting when you were talking about dailies to us is like, and I don't think a lot of the people that haven't worked there know, is your notes weren't really about body mechanics and all that kind of stuff. Your notes from the directors were really just acting shots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that just blew my mind because, yeah, I'm so used to just someone saying, like, hey, you need to move your arm to do this and that. And it's not like, oh, no, I
Yeah.
can't read it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing of what makes this daily so special is that everyone is diving into like why. Like why is a character doing this? What's the purpose of this like gesture? Why is the character looking this direction? Why is he thinking this way? Why is he reacting this way? Like why? You know, like diving deep into the character.
So it's the
Not
reasons
yeah.
behind the character more than how they're doing what they're doing.
How they're getting from point A to point B kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah. It's like why do they get to that point? Why? Yeah. Just
Yeah.
thinking about the characters as yours like as a living thing instead of like some like you're moving something else. It's like there's purpose in everything, right?
That's cool. It's like
And it's
more than the
also
whys than the hows.
yeah, and yeah, exactly. And it's also so we have a thing called sequence blocking, where like although we show shots of like individual like animators will show their own shots or their sequence like the chunks being played out, and it feels right. But sequence blocking is when everyone comes in to watch like the whole sequence, how the character flow, like whether the
Oh, that's
characters
really cool.
feel consistent. And it's because like consistency is so hard because there's like so many animators working on like a sequence, right? Like it might get lost in it, and even though like you might show like an animator might show like amazing blocking, amazing like performance the first time and got final by the director, once they look in sequence blocking and it doesn't feel right, notes will come back in and change just to like fit like how the character will feel in that moment, why they're doing what they're doing in that moment, you know. And it's just
that's
like
cool.
I try to go into every sequence blocking because like that's where like we get to see the whole feeling of the film, and like wow, like yeah, it's so cool. And animators actually go in, like people who work in the sequence will actually make groups to like, you know, talk beforehand about like how this will play out. Everyone will watch the whole sequence first before they show into the dailies to directors to like give each other notes. You know, it's like a very collaborative environment, and like everyone wants to push everyone to like do the best work and make the best film possible, I think. And being in those meetings is just like, oh,
Wow.
yeah, I'm
that's
just
really
like
cool.
a fly on the wall, really. Like,
But you're probably learning so much, even just not even just like them working on the sequence, but like you're now seeing the process of how to become an even better animator.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like, I just geeking out about like all the like choices that it makes. It's like, oh, yeah. If you watch a film, like there's so many good like moments. Really, I remember watching. It's like I remember how it came to be. It's like I mean, for Inside Out 2, I'm speaking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Can we talk about the interview now?
No.
Is it the interview time?
The interview was before or was after the layoff. I want to hear about like his last day.
No, it was
How did that feel?
It was before.
Was it before?
Didn't you?
No, the interview happened on my last day.
On your last day?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a chaotic last day for me.
Wow. Okay. Tell us.
Okay, so tell us how it felt when you basically knew that they were not going to renew you and it's the end for now. How did that feel?
I mean, I was, of course, sad, obviously, and disappointed in myself, you know, because like I felt like I didn't do well or anything, that kind of thing. I mean, like they reassured, like the department heads what's the word?
Reassured
me.
Yeah.
Reassured me that it's like not about skills, it's more about like the whole like Disney stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like they need to cut people off and stuff like that. So it's none of that. So I just like got like take that with me. But what really upset me more is more about like the friends that were impacted alongside me, those that were affected. That one actually got me more. Because like, oh man, like no one deserves this really. Everyone's like amazing and all.
Yeah.
It's like just really sad to see like everyone, you know, it's like before that it was, I feel like everyone was just having a great time working with each other. I feel like we were on the way to like building something special with like, like the next generation of animators at Pixar. Yeah. And then like, most of us got cut from that. So like, it was really sad. And I don't know what else to say about that.
Did you expect it happening? Because there were a lot of talk about layoffs and like cutting. So was that something that you were getting yourself ready for unconsciously or consciously? Or did it just came out of the blue?
I think, like the layoff thing has been like going on for like a year already.
Yeah.
So like it's in the back of it's like the elephant in the room.
Right.
So I myself was like kind of like mentally preparing for like if any moment they will cut, then I just have to be ready for it.
Okay.
So when it happened, I was somehow not surprised about it because I was also like kind of like I feel like it's gonna happen to me.
I see.
But what surprised me was like the people that were affected by it. I'm just like, what? Like, you know, like
yeah, we heard there were people that had like years and years in Pixar that got cut that day as well. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But then why? So how long before how do you say it? Like, when did they tell you that your interview is going to be on the same day?
So
first off, how did they reach to you?
Okay,
and I asked this question, but it was connected to the other.
It's like 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think let's start with like when this opportunity came about. So this was before even like the news of any layoff or anything. It's like probably a month or two before that. So we were still working on the movie. So Pixar has this thing called Hometown Heroes, where they will get like talents from the studio, who are like international, or like they need help. Like basically they need international help to help promote the film, kind of thing. So I signed up for that because like knowing I'm like from Malaysia, so I was like, just trying to like just send out my stuff. Like they will ask you to do like a mini questionnaire of like what does anxiety mean to you? How much does the movie mean to you? What do you feel like? What has the movie impacted you in a way? The kind of thing. So I like wrote my answer and like didn't expect much because I mean I was just like a fixed animator, like a crowd animator. I was not like an animator or anything. I was like working on like small stuff here and there.
You were an animator. Sorry, you were an animator.
Yeah, you were fully.
Thank you. So I was like not thinking like I would get anything. So it took a while for them to reach back, but like basically like we fast forward to like my last 2 weeks at the studio. I got the call up saying like, oh, like Disney Malaysia will want to like do something with you for this Hometown Hero thing to promote Inside Out 2. I was like, okay, cool, sure. And honestly, I was when I got the news, I was kind of expecting just a 10-minute interview.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be filming for like 30 minutes and like that's it.
Yeah.
Like nothing more of that. So yeah, then on like 5 days, like a week before like the interview was supposed to happen, they gave me like a PDF file of like things I have to do, and it was a lot of things.
Wait, Pixar gave you the things or the Malaysian?
No,
report?
the Malaysia, the
Okay.
press, the press gave me a lot. I mean, they forwarded it to like the Pixar marketing team, and it was a lot. It was like 3 PDFs of like things I have to do. I was shocked. I was like, what? Like I just thought I would just be sitting on the chair, talking candidly, stuff like that about how making the movie is, like how good it is and all. I didn't know I had to do like a whole kind of like a mini skit.
Yeah, because you were walking around and then showing.
Yeah, I was like, showing everyone like, oh, what this place reminds me, which emotion reminds me of, that kind of thing, and doing like TikToks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was like, huh?
That's really
like
cool.
this is like, I feel like you need an actor to replace me in this situation, because it's like I was like kind of shocked with like the whole thing. It went by when the thing happened. I was very nervous, of course. I haven't been in front of camera ever. Like ever in my life. It was like a really surreal feeling. I mean, like we animators, we don't expect to show ourselves in front of like the camera, right? It's like we are always behind the camera, behind the screen.
References shows that it's just for us. No one sees it.
Yeah, exactly. Like we film reference just for ourselves, not for like anyone else.
Yeah.
Like that moment was like, I was actually very, very nervous. I don't know if you guys watched it, the interviews, but like I was.
No, you did great. You did amazing. If I didn't know you personally, I would have not known that you're a little nervous.
Oh, so now that you know me, what do you think I was nervous?
It's because I know how like lively and everything. You were very serious in the interview.
That was because I was so nervous. Before that, I was actually kind of like, let's do this. But on the day itself, I just shut myself. Again,
I mean, it was like, an emotional day as well, so it was a lot.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lot on my mind because that being like my last day at the studio, and then on top of that, having to do all of that.
That's a lot.
So it was like a lot to like balance, because I also at the time wanted to like talk to people and like say goodbye, stuff like that. See you later, but like I had to do all this. It was like a real surreal experience. I mean, I'm very grateful for the whole opportunity, because it's like something new for me to experience. Like try to like I don't know, maybe I'll like use that as inspiration for like a next animation work or something. I don't know, but these kind of things like matter. So I was like, I just want to try to do this, and also like hopefully like inspire. I mean, my goal is to inspire like people back home, especially to like chase after your own dreams and not like whatever your dreams is, just do it.
Representing your country in that way was amazing. That's really cool. It doesn't happen often in people's lives, so I'm glad that you had that experience.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So what now?
What now?
Yeah, what are you doing now?
What now? I'm just working on myself, really.
As a person or as an animator?
As a person, as an animator, both.
Both.
Yeah.
Are you open to work? Should we add the open to work thing too? Are you not
Open
ready
to
to
work.
go back to work?
Or
No, I'm ready to go. I have to go back to work soon. I mean, like
Open to
trying to
work.
find work soon because of like visa stuff.
Want to work?
it's an
Do
open
I have
to
to do
work
this?
section.
Do I have to do this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Open
Oh.
to work.
Add the open to work in your hand. Open to work. Good job.
Shamelessly do it. Okay.
Oh, we do it. This fine. This is what we do now.
Okay. But like yeah, I mean as an international, it's like I'm on like a deadline to like find work. So like I only have like a few months before I have to if I don't I have to leave the country kind of thing.
Oh,
Kind of
man.
situation.
I see.
So
So you
like
need sponsorship as well.
sponsorship is one thing, but I just need a job
Mhm.
because I have like the employment documents like ready, so it's like
Oh, okay.
fine. Just more, I just need a job. But like visa stuff that will come maybe like next year, but soon, definitely soon. But
Okay.
finding a job is stage one. First,
For
yeah.
everyone, we're gonna share Sherwyn's LinkedIn and
Oh, no.
demo reel and everything in the bio. So please check it out.
No. Okay, thank you.
No, you don't want us
Appreciate
to?
it. Appreciate. Oh, I'm just shy. You know me, I'm shy.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, they're gonna do it
He's
anyway,
also
even
a
if you don't
Manchester
want
United
it.
fan.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that isn't that how we all three of us got very close because of football.
Football.
Or
It was a World
soccer,
Cup
as
year. It was a
Americans
World Cup year, I think.
It was a World
That
Cup year.
I did not watch. But that's a different story. I won't go into that politics.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
not go into
I get
this.
it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
But we bonded over football, just for everyone to
Yes.
know.
Yes. Yes,
Or
we
we call
did.
it soccer.
Soccer.
But it's really football.
Soccer. It's football.
Yeah, of
Football.
course.
Football. You grew up with football. Yeah. Yeah, I actually wanted to be a football player when I was younger.
Me too. As you
I
can tell,
can see
neither
that.
of us made it.
Yeah, that's true. Or badminton player. Yeah, either that.
Oh yeah, you're good
Oh,
at badminton
Yeah.
too.
I mean, no, I
forgot.
wouldn't say I'm good. I just like badminton a lot.
Can
Yeah,
we please one day go and play badminton? We've
Sure.
been trying to do that for a long time, but now you're in
course.
Emeryville. You're still in Emeryville, right?
Yeah, Oakland, Emeryville, Berkeley,
Yeah.
that area.
So
East Bay.
before you leave, hopefully you never leave, but please let's hang out again.
I think we can
It's
like
been a
definitely do that sometime soon. Yeah,
Cool.
I don't mind
Because
playing. I
Alejandro's
like playing.
also in East Bay
I'm
now,
in-
so
I'm in Dublin now.
you're
There's
closer.
plenty of badminton places in Dublin. Yeah,
There you go.
Let's do it.
there
Let's
you
do
go.
it.
There
Well,
you go.
Sherwyn, thank you so much for being here with us.
Of course.
We missed you. Thank you for
Miss you
sharing
too.
your story. Hope to see you again. Hope to work with you again.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely,
And yeah,
definitely.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
thank you for this.
Oh, and then wait, before you go, we have to say that the way we end our podcast is we say, "Let's stay
Hold
crispy."
up. Ah, dang it. I wanted him to see if he actually knows how we end it.
Don't put people on pressure. That's a lot of
I can
pressure
put him
for
on
people.
pressure. I can put him
I
on
know,
pressure.
I know the word.
Oh, he knows.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
It's be kind, right?
There you go. See?
No,
stay crispy.
no. Good job. Good job.
Stay
Good
crispy.
job.
But be kind to yourself. That's what I'm trying to learn. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
also very important. That
Be
can be
kind to
the
yourself.
title of this episode. Be kind to yourself.
Okay. I know we're ending here, but I just want to say one more thing. And
Mm.
it's because of that. I just remember it. It's he brings up a good point that I always like to bring up too, is a lot of us got laid off not because of how hard, our work and we were bad. It's just because of what the industry was like and they couldn't keep us. So don't
Mhm.
don't lose faith in your work because we're all great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each and every one of you is great.
Yep.
Yep. Be kind
So-
to yourself.
Yes.
Be kind to yourself.
Title of the episode.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Cool,
you,
cool.
Sherwyn.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
Sherwyn.
Alejandro, or Mr. Positive and
Yes.
Somme.
We'll see you soon.
I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.